What's up, guys? It's your boy General Bardock here. We're back with another video. Today we're talking about Path of Exile 2. I've been playing this game a lot on stream. I don't know if you guys have seen me on Twitch or YouTube, but we've been streaming on both of them. Anyways, if you guys want to check out the build, here we go. We're gonna jump right into it. This is the Chaos Damage Over Time build. Mainly focused on chaos damage over time. That's the main thing we're focusing on here. I know there's other options, but that's what I'm focusing on. Here is the passive tree. First and foremost, we go for all the chaos damage we can. Let's say you're starting out though, and you're a little bit lower level, and you want to do this build, and you want to go to the story mode. I would highly suggest starting out with a little bit more survivability and less damage, and give a little bit more love to the minions starting out with this build. But later on, you can progress to something like this. Starting out, I would suggest you to do maybe like this path all the way up, minions, and go over here and start working on this tree, and then work your way up around this way, right? Get this path, and then start working your way. You want to give your minions a little bit of love. Like, this is a really good node here. This is a good node too. I would say this is a little bit better. I got this one later on, but you can get this one too. But here is the end game build that I have. I am currently at level 87. I have plans to go and get more energy shield other places, you know, but like this, I want to go down here for this one and get the evasion energy shield, right? So probably at level 90s will be down here. I did see there was one more chaos patch. I can go and get this. The main damage comes from Spiral to Insanity's path, Lingering Horrors path, all the way to Spaghettification, and then Event Horizon, that path, as well as Pure Chaos and Wither Away's path with Void as well. So you get all those and you're pretty much good. You can just like build on curses with Master of Hexes, Fated End, and Impending Doom. Those are really good options, as well as you could build on your minions if you want, but I went for more energy shield. See here, I'm at 4k energy shield with almost 2k life. Not too bad, pretty good, pretty good. Zone of Control is another good spot too. And then I went to melding and insightfulness. But I've seen people run more minions on this build, and that's okay. I just want to run more chaos because my minions I sacrifice them for more damage a lot, so whatever. Anyways, here, let's go to our gear. As you see, I just completed tier 15 map. You'll see that after I show you the build. Right? Probably be in like a fast forward montage type thing because like I'll show how I break down at the every engagement, and then I'll show you the video of me doing tier 15 map. Super easy. I mean, the first two rares were kind of spicy, but that's because it started me out with rare right next to me. I couldn't get a bunch of minions to get going, but I'll show you how I get that going later on. Here is the build I run with the gear. We have a +5 chaos skill wand with chaos damage, like 100, over 100. Basically what you're looking for is chaos damage and chaos skills on this. Mana regen is really good, stats really good, help you wear higher skill level gems. It's pretty nice. And then you go to this helmet here. This helmet's really nice, very cheap. You could probably get a +2 minion helmet with like evasion and energy shield and a bunch of life and res. It's another option, which I want to use that in the future just to give my minions a little bit more damage and more life. But I mean, here's why I'm stuck. If you take a look at the bottom left, look at my energy shield once I unequip this thing. And that's why I'm stuck. It literally gives me almost 3,000 energy shield. It is absolutely insane. This helmet, I don't understand why it's so cheap. Luckily, my corrupted gave me a double socket noise. My amulet, you just want to get a bunch of spirit here and life. You can get rarity if you want. It's pretty nice. I have rarity, and res is really good too, but I have attributes instead of res, so whatever. I made this myself. I didn't trade for this. Something like this would probably go for like 2 div, like that. This wand was like 3 div, 4 div, by the way. This is like 3x, which I don't understand why it's so cheap. It should be more. Anyways, That doesn't mean go to the market, buy them all, and then upscale them. That just means that I think it should be worth just a little bit more. I don't know, maybe like 10x or something like that. Anyways, my second weapon is a scepter. That gives me a crap load of spirit and minion skills and minion life, which is very important to keep minions alive longer and do more damage. Here's our rings. We try to get res on the rings with chaos, damage, and stats and life. Unfortunately, I didn't get life on this, but I did get double damage roll with the corruption, which was nice. And it does have a lot of res, so I just kept this one instead. I did have another ring just like this one, which was a chaos resistance ring with life and I think dexterity instead of strength and double res. But I opted out for that one for more damage, and our res is decent. We did suffer on chaos res a little bit, but purple bubbles killed me anyways, no matter what. Anyways, we have rings here out of the way, so now we're going on to gloves. We got life on the gloves, we got rarity and double res. I wish I could get rid of the lightning damage and get something like another res, or maybe mana, or evasion rating, or something like that, but whatever. Good enough. I do want to replace these for some evasion rating and energy shield gloves, though, down the line. My belt here is good enough for now. It has 2 charm slots and a crap load of life and regen life, which is pretty cool. I wish it wasn't an armor-based belt. Give me evasion rating instead, but what can you do, right? Armor's crap, right? Whatever. Who cares? I have a bunch of extra magic find with these because, as you see, I have 2 magic find charms in my belt slot. The reason why is I don't like to go back to town a lot, so I will just kill 2 rares back to back and then have double the staying power. I would say staying in map power. That's not a real stat. Whatever. And then our boots over here, we got some movement speed. I do want 30%. I saw some 35s the other day. Holy crap. But anyways, I do want some 30%. But anyways, you want to get life and then some res and a stat. That's basically what you're looking for on the boots. I was lucky and got 2 sockets, and I was putting more res on there. Our reses are not the best, but pretty nice. Sit pretty nice. I probably could get 10 more of fire and cold, and 60 more chaos. But I mean, you know, whatever. What can you do? What can you do, right? And then our potions are pretty nice. We went for the charges per second, just because I don't like switching my potions for bosses. That's annoying. Right, now my skills. This is the skills that I run and the supports that I use. We have Chaos Bolt on the weapon that uses potential, extraction, exploit weakness, and ricochet for max DPS. I hardly use this skill, I'm not even gonna lie, because it does hurt me a lot. But if I have like a boss in the back and I'm in a comfortable spot, I'll sit here and spam it. As you see, using this skill like 5 or 6 times nearly kills me. So yeah, it's a big no-no due to the passive tree. Every chaos skill I use does take my energy shield and my life down, as you see. So it's not just that one. It's just chaos damage is chaos. So it's total chaos. Anyways, skeletal warriors. They have discombobulate, blind, and meat shield just to keep them alive longer and do a little bit more damage when they're alive, I guess. I don't know. This is what I threw on there. Pretty good. Infernal Hound here. Pretty nice. We keep them around longer with these supports. We got Minion Mastery, Elemental Army, Last Gasp, and Heft to keep dealing the ignite damage. Extra dot power. We have the Unearth here to create a little minion army that bleed and poison everything and maim everything. Little skeleton minions. We can get up to 22 of them. They last for 30 seconds, as well as we can use the skill to put poison and bleed on bosses, which is nice. I don't have to change this. Pretty good. Contagion. This is one of our main chaos dots. Pretty nice. Pretty good skill. We have Hinder on it, Brain Elements on it, Swift Alification, and Minion Pact, just to crank out as much damage as we can. Pretty nice. It's the easiest one to cast. It doesn't have any travel time. It's literally just drops down on top of them, basically. I don't have to have a projectile float across the screen. It's just instant. and once that minion dies, it spreads the whole pack. Really nice. Cast on minion death is used in combination with Unearth and Skeleton Arsonist, but I'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. Bone Cage is a very great defensive measure. Spell Echo, Arcane Tempo, Lockdown, and Energy Barrier on this make it so that I could survive a big pack of minions running at me. I will lock them down with the pin, right? And if they hit me or stun me while I'm doing that, I get my energy shield recharge back. Very nice little defensive measure. It saved me millions of times, as you'll see in the battle above. Dark Effigy here is probably one of the best DPS abilities I have that allows me to shoot around corners. I can literally turn myself into Angelina Jolie's protege and throw bullets around corners technically. So we got the inevitable critical, we got the persistence over abundance, and font of mana. I can throw 2 of them down and they only lose 10% duration thanks to persistence, right? They get critical chances pretty much almost instantly when I throw them down because I don't use them. I use them at every engagement, you know, but every 10 seconds they get criticals, so I'll try to count to 10 sometimes in between packs. Plus it gives me a little bit of time to recharge my mana. Just a little bit extra damage. It doesn't really matter that much, you know, but it's good for the start of a fight. And then this will recharge my mana if I stand next to it. So I'll throw one of these by the, like, in between me and the pack, and then throw one of these beside me. These things will shoot as far as I can shoot, so that's not a problem of distance, but staying beside them also regens my mana faster. Very nice. Right, and then we got Essence Drain here. This is my main damage over time dot here. It bounces off of other enemies thanks to Chain, and if I miss, I use Wild Shard, so on a 20% chance. It just shoots projectiles in all directions, so that way I can hit things behind me and to the side of me, and if I miss, extra chance. I don't know. Controlled, and if I'm running away as well. Controlled Destruction, nice, and then we got Withering Touch, which lowers their chaos resistance. As well as our main curse ability is triggered by an AoE skill called Blasphemy, and it's called Despair, which lowers their chaos resistance negative 37%. In a radius of 6 meters, thanks to Ritualistic Curse and Magnified Effect, which gives me a 90% area of effect boost, and Heightened Curse here, which gives me a 25% boost to its overall efficiency. Very nice. Skeleton Arsonist are the main minion damage over time support and damage support. Like, they ignite everything, and they do more damage against ignite everything. It's really nice. OP. I'm sorry, they don't ignite. They can't ignite. I choose to use this instead. Sorry, I switched this out. I was using something else. But I use Immolate, Scatter Shot, Elemental Focus, and Culling Strike to maximize damage potential. Pretty nice. And they can just mow things down with Culling too. And Withering Presence is a aura that works within a 6 meter radius, just like my curse. Where does it say? Peter. Where does it say? Area effect. What? Oh, presence. That's right. 6 meter radius. That's where I saw it. All right. With Chaos Mastery, Clarity, and Herbalism, because there's no good supports to put on it. Unfortunately, I don't have any good supports to put on it besides these. So this with the withered, these two withereds together and blasphemy together, if I'm in an enemy's presence and hurting them for 5 seconds, they get negative 107 chaos resistance. It's amazing. And chaos resistance works with poison. That's why I have poison on these guys. So I'll poison them, I'll dot them, I'll throw my totems down to shoot them a bunch, and they just melt super fast. So every engagement, I'll be like totem, totem, right? So that's between me and them. I'm standing by this one. It gives me mana regen, and then I'll do an essence drain, which bounces off the whole pack, and then I'll do a contagion attack, which curses them, and I throw a few contagions down. It doesn't spread until it dies, but once the first guy dies, it spreads to the whole pack, right? So then the whole pack has double chaos dot, and then I revive some scorpions, which gives me poison on the next pack, but I can also poison them or blind, or I think it's blind them, right? I have blind on this. No, maim, sorry. I have maim and poison and bleed on this, right? Which is really nice. So it just all the chaos damage and poison damage work with chaos resistance, so bringing their chaos resistance down 107% just maximizes the damage potential. It's pretty crazy. You'll see enemies, like, once you get all those dots, and they're just go and just melt into like a pile of goo, basically. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But yeah, here, check it out. Here is the footage of the tier 15 map, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like the content, make sure you click the like button. As you see here, these enemies are giving me a little bit of trouble. Yeah. Usually I start off and I can get a pack of scorpions going, and it's not too bad. But as you see here, minions were not there. And I'm complaining a lot, but we got it, you know, we got it. These little bird guys are kind of scary, you know. Kind of scary. A little tough. Not too bad. I was freaking out there for a second. Talking a bunch of crap. The speed increased on the footage by 150%. Just to kind of make the video not like an hour long video. As you see here, 150% increased speed. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hope you guys like the background music a little more than the sped up game sounds, so we opted out for some footage stock sounds and stuff, you know. Pretty cool. Nice. Little relaxing thing. Map wasn't too bad though. I think we just threw a regal at it. I didn't put any exalteds in it or anything, or I didn't vow it. I just wanted to do an easy little 15 map. I got decent drops, nothing good. I got like 2 exalteds, but nothing like really good. Pretty decent. So we usually do here is like throw our totems down and then say the distance and essence drain over and over and over. A little contagion here or there, but usually we just like shoot essence drain because it goes farther. This guy, the big bird guys, I don't like those guys. They're really strong. They're really strong. I keep my distance from those guys. As you see here, there was 2 rares after me. Bird guy and the worm guy. Bird guy is kind of annoying. I think the worm guy is more annoying. The worm guys, they can pop up out of the ground and like just stand there in front of you and you can't even damage them. It's like so stupid. You have to take 1 step towards them and then they finally like spring an attack on you and then you can finally damage them, but they can almost one-shot you sometimes. Well, I don't know, in this build anyway. I'm a witch. I'm not like a tank. You know, I don't run a shield as you see here. So all DPS, all damage. I tried running the oak shield, whatever it's called, a few times. Oh, almost got me there. Almost got me there. I was almost ripped video. Almost had to do another map for the video. It was pretty fun though. Not too bad. Almost died. It's pretty fun. Only in this game, it's only fun if you almost die. If you die, then it's not fun at all. I'm gonna wait for a mana potion charge to come back, but I was like, okay, whatever. Got some scorpions here. Let's some scorpions. Take them out. Now, get all the gold. Get all that. And we're like, gotta fight this worm guy. Let's get some more scorpions. Right, where's this stupid worm guy at? I don't even know. He was back there. I missed. Oh no, he's right there. That was a little scorpion on the ground. Here he is. This guy is so stupid. Look at that. He's standing right in front of me, and I can't even hit him. Ridiculous, man. Look, I can't even hurt him. He's invincible. He puts up like some invincible armor shell or something. I don't know. I can only hurt this guy when he's attacking me or something. So it's like a waiting game with this guy, just waiting for him to pop out and one attack, and then I roll behind him and maybe get one attack off. I don't have a lot of minions here to put in some work. And he keeps hiding every time. He keeps running and hiding and running and hiding. Getting frustrated. Frustrated. And then he almost killed me there. I don't know what the heck that was. I panicked. I was like, what is that? I don't know what that was. I was like, what the heck? Where'd he go? He was behind me the whole time. I didn't even know. I can't even attack him under the ground. I was trying to. Didn't work. So now I'm waiting for some potion charges because he almost one-shot me that one time. I want to make sure next time I fight him, I at least got minions or potion charges. So. And then we finally get him right here, I think. Finally decides to stick around and fight. I finally get some good damage on him. I was trying to pin him there, but yeah. And then he drops nothing. You know, typical. The most annoying guy in the whole map. Drops nothing. Fun times. Looking for monsters. Where are they at? This music, though, so good. I think I'm gonna put this on a CD and bump it in my car. What, you guys still don't burn CDs? What? You guys don't even have a CD-ROM? What? What's an MP3? I don't know what that is. I'm just kidding. I know what a CD is. Oh damn! Look at all them monsters. Yeah, when I start getting a bunch of scorpions in the ground, that's where this build shines. Gets the bleed and poison dots on them, keeps them at bay, and I can explode one or two scorpions, put that profane ritual on the ground. It's really nice. Sometimes it just happens naturally. See, look, purple circle on the ground. There it is again. There it is again. If only the maps were really this fast. This is 150% sped up, by the way, if you haven't noticed. 150% increased speed. The footage is increased. Not my character. Just the footage. I don't have that build. Sounds cool though. Looked cool. Looked dangerous for my build though. My character. I have to make a certain type of character for it. Alright, here's another rare with another flame circle. This one was way easier though. I had my scorpions. Get 'em, scorpions! Get over there! Gotta get a little bit closer, get that curse on him, and then when I leave the area, the curse gains 50% power when he loses the curse. You'll see me like popping in and out of packs a lot. You get the curse on them, do a lot of damage, get all my dots on them, and then like roll away right before like they're halfway. And then blam, they just like melt and die. Super fast. There it is again, blam. Now they're all dead, blam. It also gives me a chance to recoup my mana at distance. And not get one-shotted, you know? Like the PoE way. They really love one-shots in PoE too. That's their favorite. This guy like won't get cursed or anything, won't get hurt. It's like, what? Invincible. Everything else died. Gonna get my totems closer. There we go. Yeah, this build is very mana hungry. If you can't tell, I like never have mana, so I'm always standing by my totems. The totems give 40% extra mana regen, so you'll always see me standing beside them. But yeah, that's it, dudes. Pretty good. Pretty nice little video here. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.